Here's Billups. Randall outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ware. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. On the attack, Carter. The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Billups. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Now here's Carter. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Down low. The kick out to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels can't hit. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Billups. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Reed. Blocked! And they get it back. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
Now here's Edwards. No points so far. And stolen by Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Hero outside. Inside. Carter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Carter's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And offensive rebounding. One of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Just 4 to shoot. The drive by Wiggins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards with it. No made baskets yet. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Collins. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Hey, guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's Phillips. Buries it down low. Phillips has got his second basket.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready for work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Shannon. Fires in the triple. Shannon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Shot is up. Adebayo, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Ingles from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
You know, Andrew Wiggins is getting better at recognizing what's available from the defense in these screen and roll sets.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Here's Billups. Collins with the rebound. Heat trail by 5. Here's Wiggins. Hey, Wiggins with the elevation.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can beat him up at that apex.
Here's Billups. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the 3. And another shot. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Hero, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Miami trailing. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Edwards with it. Hero picks him up. Pass to DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Reed. It's tipped. And he gets it back. That one drops for him. Reed's got 5. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
You know what time it is, Heat fans. Make some noise for your Heat Winter Dance Crew. Once again, for your Heat Winter Dance Crew. Let's go!
29 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Rozier. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Here's Billups. Here's Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They lead by a bucket. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Edwards for 3. Rebound Miami. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background card. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Randall can't connect from 13 feet out. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Screen by McDaniel. Rejected by Hero. Carter down low. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Hero attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And the wide open shot from Reed. The 19-footer is on the money.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ware. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Edwards looking it over. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now Hero. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. That one good for 2.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Now here's Phillips. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Back to Hero. Julius Randle with the rebound. To the left wing. Stolen by Hero. Here's White. And White slams it in.
And how about Hero finding the steal? That took great awareness on his part.
Outside, Reed. Back to Phillips. And Randall throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now, Hero. Outside, Adebayo. 4 on the clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Out to Edwards. To the middle. Wants to get to Randall and does. And it's in there. Randall's got his second basket of the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Phillips, here we go. Here's Edwards. Miami grabs the miss.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Powell feeling it out a bit, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the stripe.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
After Rozier. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota leading by 3. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Wiggins, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
And Minnesota has possession. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Hero with it.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Hero drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
To the inside. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Back to Ware. Pass to Hero. Now Ware. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timberwolves leading by 5. Gobert, the screen. Pass to Ingles. Shoots the 3. Great D that time from Adebayo. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. Phillips with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Down low. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Heat. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
The Heat trailed by 5. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rozier attacks the rack as ferociously as anybody.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Pass to Shannon. Right side Billups. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Terry Rozier.
And such a savvy player. Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about the footwork that time from Rozier? Did a nice job freeing himself from the defense and making the pass.
Picked by Reed. Outside for Randall. Buries it from three-point range. Randall's got his third bucket of the night.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
26 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Howell. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Howell's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And Reed has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Reed got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Heat with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Outside, White. To the paint. Stolen by McDaniels. And they're pushing it up. Here's Edwards with his first shot attempt. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. Where, no good.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Nailed from three-point land. Randall's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota. There's the pick. Outside, Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. And here is DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. No good on the 3. To the inside. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Carter. Takes it inside. And finished off by Carter.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now when they need a spark the most.
Randall with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Over in the corner, Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 14.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Gobert. Collins with some nice D.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parent, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense.
Oh, wow!
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Pass to Larson. The 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Gobert down low. Just 3 on the clock. Can't get the layup. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Carter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul and maybe a 3-point play. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Plays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
You leave an opening for Billups, and he's going to take advantage of it and exploit it. Very smart play that time by Chauncey.
Outside, Adebayo. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
McDaniels outside. Basket good.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Carter outside. Pass to Ware. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by White. Outside, Adebayo. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
Phillips goes in. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. He's off from three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Heat making a change here. And here's Carter. Oh, the dunk!
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Randall misses the three. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. White looking around to take the lead. McDaniels pulls it down. Randall. And he banks the layup in.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Miami trailing. 1:56 left in the game. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Edwards. Now Gobert. Oh, that's blocked. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Rebounded by Randall. And so it's Minnesota with it. The lead is 2. No good from three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And good that time.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
A huge two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's McDaniel. Now DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Adebayo. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a one-point game.
Big time delivery. Go, go, go Bears.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Here's Hero. White. It falls!
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks.